Hi, Live Love family. It's Emily here. I'm back for a minute to give you this weekly update. This week, I wanted to come on personally and update you about what's happening because we have some bigger news. And I also wanted to introduce you all to Theodore, who's passed out cold right now. But here's my little teddy guy. He's 4 months old now. And I want to give a big special thank you to everyone for your well wishes and prayers. Big special thank you to Angela and Megan and Lisa and Wendy and Lisa Potiker and so many others that I'm forgetting right now who really held down the fort, the proverbial Live Love fort while I was on leave. They did a fantastic job and I'm back now. So hi, good to see you all. Okay, so for intakes, we took Freckles back in. Freckles was adopted in 2020. She came back into rescue. She's a senior Jack Russell. She has some behavior. Medically, she's pretty sound, which is great. We just did a checkup on her. And welcome back to Freckles. We've got 2 dogs that started foster to adopt, Cowboy Steve and Snoopington. And we have 3 dogs who have been adopted. All of our puppies are being spayed and neutered, so they're finalizing their adoptions now. So Pastel, Bounty, and Alex Mack have all been adopted. Happy life to those pups. Okay, so we also have an angel who's gained their wings this week. Big heartfelt hugs to Lauren and her family. They lost Leonidas this week. I want to just briefly tell you Leonidas' story. He was a forever foster because he had renal dysfunction due to genetic birth defect. He was born through an emergency C-section to his mama, Ophelia, and sadly, she and the other 10 puppies passed away, and Leonidas was the only one who survived it. So he had a good life, although not as long as we would have wanted it to be, but he definitely enjoyed a couple really good years where he was spoiled and loved and cherished with Lauren, and we're sending all of our love to her family and to Leonidas, who's now a Live Love angel. All right, let's see what else we have. Whew, the angels are so important to us. I know it seems like, I'm just moving on to the next thing, but trust me when I say that we really feel into them and are very, have a lot of reverence for our Live Love angels and the people who have been their forever fosters and taking care of them. That was a hard loss, but I know Leonidas will want the show to continue. So we've got Judah in training camp. Thanks to everyone for donating to her cuddly. Lucy, our social media director, has been posting quite a bit about Judah, and Kendall, her awesome foster mom, has been amplifying those posts and sharing them, and we're really glad that Judah's up with Robert, working on some training and some long line work and place work, and just really getting her groove back and learning to be around other dogs and feel comfortable and safe in doing that. So please keep donating for Judah. She's at training camp for another week, and we'll have more updates on that because Kendall and Lisa Darcy are up visiting with her today. Liam is also still at the training camp. He needs a foster or ideally an adopter. You're going to see us focusing a lot more on our adoptable dogs who are more long stay dogs. Liam has been in rescue since January. It's definitely time for him to move on to a foster or ideally an adopter, and we would love your help promoting him to find such placement. Okay, medical. Got a little bit of a list here. Steve had his nails done and his anal glands expressed before starting his foster to adopt. Pastel was spayed and microchipped. Bounty was spayed and microchipped. Freckles came back into our care, like I mentioned, so she had a senior wellness exam. Liam went to Desert Mountain Vet up near Robert and had his ears checked out. They're pretty infected and ouchy for him right now. They're being cleaned. He's being sedated today so that they can be cleaned and treated for the infection. A lot of times dogs that have these cropped ears, even though Liam's were done relatively professionally, but they're still caused a lot of swelling and damage to that tissue inside of their ears. So these dogs are a lot of times more prone to ear infections. They also don't have the protective layer of that ear keeping debris and stuff from getting in there. So Liam, unfortunately, has got that going on right now, and we will be taking care of that today. Dawn Schafer had her spay and microchip. BG was spayed and she's become a one-eyed puppy. We did not expect that yesterday, but we had been treating her for a corneal ulcer that she came to us with, and that ulcer sadly progressed to a full perforation of her cornea, which is very painful and not something that we could repair, unfortunately. So she had to be spayed yesterday, and that's a whole nother story because baby girl clearly has had many, many litters, has had a C-section, and they did not do a very good job surgically on her in the past. So Dr. Kate went in there and, you know, kind of shored everything up and cleaned up everything with her spay. And she was had a enucleation, had one eye removed. So baby girl had a pretty intense procedure. We're gonna be updating her cuddly and everything to keep you guys posted on her, but please send her and her foster mom, Wendy, lots of love and well wishes for her to get better, because that was a big day for her. And I think that's everything except for the main announcement and why I'm here to talk to you today, because Lisa's gonna take back over for these weekly videos for the next few weeks while I get settled. So we have been working toward this for a long time. I have personally been working toward this for a long time, and it's finally time to make the move. And I am moving back to New Hampshire, which is where I'm from, on September 29th with my family. We bought a nice house out there, and it has a guest cottage, so all the Live Love peeps are gonna be able to visit along the way. And we've got an acre of land, and we're constantly, you know, amidst lots of other plots of land, and we are going to be working toward our goal of creating the future of Live Love Farm, and having that space to, I don't want to call it a sanctuary necessarily, but having that space for dogs that can't find rescue placement here in Southern California, being able to branch out into larger animal rescue, which is what I've always wanted to do with horses specifically, and just having a welcoming space where people learn to live love and just bring that back out into the world after they leave our property. So it's a long-term goal, of course, but we're taking the first step, which feels scary and exciting all at once, to make the move, and we will be moving on September 29th. I will still be managing Live Love from there. I will still be coming back to visit. Live Love will continue here in Long Beach, and we will continue to grow it also in Colorado. And we will see who we're going to partner with in New Hampshire and how things are going to evolve there as well. So we'll be sort of spread throughout the country, which feels, you know, intimidating, yet exactly what we're supposed to be doing all at the same time. So yeah, I'd love to, you know, read your comments and answer your questions. I'm thinking we could do a live video about the move and sort of what the future holds for Live Love. If anyone's interested in that, just drop a comment here and I'll set that up. You waking up? Okay. But I wanted to personally come on and let you guys know about this decision and about the move, and to reassure everyone that this is not the end of Live Love. This is a big change. We're going to continue to keep things scaled back for right now while we see what 2022 holds for us, but I'm really excited about what the future holds and excited to share it with all of you. So thank you for being here, for being a part of our Live Love family, and more updates to come. Side note, but also very, very important, Long Beach Gives. Mark your calendar for this coming Thursday, the 23rd. We really need your help to hit our goal for Long Beach Gives. We have not been doing a ton of fundraising this year, especially with me being on leave, and we have bills mounting from training and medical bills and things like that. So we definitely need your help hitting our goal for Long Beach Gives. Stay tuned for more information on that, and we hope to have your support. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Much love to all of you.